Alright YouTube, this is going to be a little quick video about some stuff for the Beretta. This is my Beretta 92. Actually, it's my wife's Beretta 92. And it is clear. There is no mag. So, anyway, when you get this gun commercially, you can get, I believe, the 92 version or the M9 version, which has slightly different sights, and I believe there's also some difference in the way the metal is machined on the front half. I'm not quite exactly sure what the differences are. And you get a 15 round mag. These are filled with the Remington Home Defense brass jacketed hollow points. Really like them. So you get 15 rounds and a plastic base. Well, I was contacted by a friend of mine the other day and asked me if I happen to have a Beretta, and if I did, would I want some goodies for it? And I said sure, not thinking about it because I know he's not much of a gun guy. So I kind of caught me off guard that he even had anything. So I said sure, and I stopped by his house and we chatted for a little bit, and then he handed me a bag full of stuff. And in that bag, he had the following. And I tell you what, if you know what these things cost, that's 5 mags, all 15 rounders. But if you'll notice, mine has a plastic base. It's got the, if it'll focus, PB stamped in the base there for, I forget what the P stands for, but it's Beretta. And it'll say, maybe it'll say, PB caliber 9 para for Parabellum, made in Italy. And it's got one little cutout there, the dimple, and a cutout here in the base. These do not have that cutout in the base. They are 15 rounds, and they say Beretta 9mm 2. This one says 2.4 Checkmate, and I guess Industries Inc. Wyandotte, and I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, New York, USA. This one's similar, but it says 1996. This one also is a 204. This one's a 204. And this one says 302. And on the other side, they all say, they've all got an assembly number and says restricted law enforcement, government use only. My friend was a corpsman in the Navy and was with the Fleet Marines in Afghanistan. He several years ago, I think 4 years ago, he ended up getting married and went to Afghanistan for his honeymoon. And as a corpsman, he was given a handgun and, of course, a holster. And everybody's seen these holsters. You can make them left or right-handed. They got a little snap here with the cleaning rod in the long side of it, and they're kind of spring-loaded, and you throw the gun in and then pull down and that hooks in. And this will actually fit a 1911 as well. So he happened to have that, and I thought, well, that was really cool. He just happened to have this in his old duffel bag. He was going through his little shack that he's got in his backyard, you know, one of those places where you store stuff, put your lawnmower, your weed eater. He had one of those little storage buildings in his backyard, and he was going through there. What I thought was neat was he also had 2 pistol mags on a shoulder holster. So he gave me that as well. And the gun just fits right in there. Snaps in. Shoulder rig with two mag holders. So I don't know what all this would cost if you went to a surplus store, or if you can get all this stuff at a surplus store. But thought it was pretty neat that a good friend of mine who's a veteran, corpsman, was nice enough to give me the goodies for the Beretta 92. And he actually said he got tired of carrying his Beretta, and eventually they gave him an M4 with a ACOG and a rail system. He said that's basically against the rules, but they did that so he would blend in better in the unit, so that he wouldn't be a target when they're out on patrol. But anyway, figured I'd share that these goodies with you. So now I've got I've got 7 mags of 9mm for the Beretta here. I'm gonna clean them up. This one's a couple of them are a bit rusty from sitting out in the in that shed, but I may sand these down and try a shot of Duracoat. I've never messed with Duracoat, but I figure these could be a good little practice run with them. One, they didn't cost me a lot of money, and I got to make sure they even still function. I got to check the springs and all, make sure they'll run them. I have to replace the springs. I'm not quite sure, but anyway, figured I'd show a little bag of loot I got from a buddy of mine.